くぞ。
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we're going to be using this lovely thing right here in Immortal Victor. I actually had some requests as to show maybe a different team that we could use against Immortal Victor. But before I dive into that, real quickly, I do want to clarify something or correct myself from the last video. In the New Year's Dice game, we are able to get 300 dice a day. I didn't realize this in yesterday's video, but actually in your New Year's Celebration dice event here, you're actually going to get 300 a day. It still isn't enough. You're still going to have to craft dice if you want to make it all the way around all of these. To get all of these rewards, you got to make 12 rounds. You got to go around this 12 times to get the max amount of rewards, and it's just not going to be enough dice, but at least it's better than what I originally thought, but still it sucks we have to craft those dice. Now, as far as Immortal Victor, there are all kinds of teams you can use. Green has the advantage against this guy, and you definitely want to have bleed on this first team. That's very important. Now look at my teams here. We have Jeanette, who isn't even awakened. Level 90 character, and the reason she's going to be great is because of this increased green element fighter attack by 45% and power charge rate by 20%. This is very important. Now the Immortal Victor is different from the other dungeons because you can actually use a Rio set card, the Rio set cards, to really bump up that PG. But in all honesty, I mean, ever since, now we got a BS Orochi who's a green. And by the way, if I was to put him in here, him and Gonets alone on the team at level 50 can pretty much hit 500 million by themselves. Pretty much. And then if I put BS Rugal on there, they're going to easily hit 500 million. Just one team. If y'all want to see that, I'll show you that in another video. But I wanted to keep this run a little bit more accessible for everybody. There's only one collab character in my teams, and everybody got it for free if they were playing Kofas during the 7 Nights event. Now, as far as my Jeanette, bare minimum, she got an Akane set. Her card is only at skill level 1. It's only level 25. It's not maxed out by any means. Her cores are completely unlocked, and that's it. She has no capsules, nothing else on her. We're really just using her for this leadership. I mean, she is a great character, and she's actually really good for this because she deals a lot of dot, but she also has the hyper armor. She's a balance type fighter. She's got a lot of survivability, so you can slap a damage dealing set like the Akane or Leah set on her, and she's going to be freaking amazing. Even the Noah set, which is this set right here, would be awesome on her as well. And then Genets. Genets is really pretty much a must. Everybody's going to be able to get Genets. And my Genets is maxed out. He's all jacked up. Everything's maxed out. I am running the Akane set. He does have imprint stones. I got this imprint stone here that you get from Guild Raid. I have these imprint stones that you actually get from Immortal Dungeons. This one here you get from Immortal Dungeon. Genets can actually be even stronger. If I had 3 stones that had bleed on them and then double attack, however, those are difficult to come by. But if I had one more of these stones over here, he would be even stronger. And in all honesty, you could just have 3 regular imprint stones like this one right here, these 3 right here on him, and that would be more than enough with the teams that I have set up for you. And Genets also offers the bleed from his core. And then we got Adelheid, level 10 awakened character. He's not built up, no imprint stones, no capsules. And he has a Noah set on him, and his freaking 3 PGs are just at level 1. That's it, level 1, level 1. He's not decked up at all. His cores are completely unlocked, but that's about it. And then we have this team. Now, this is pretty amazing because this team here we actually use against Immortal Rock, and they are insane. And you can get all these characters. Like I said, Rachel's the only collab character, but we all got her for free if you were playing Kofas again during the 7 Nights event. And Kay, of course, you want him for this leadership. And Kay, you can see how I have him built. We're running a Kay set. We got the option card. Honestly, you don't even need this card. A regular cooldown card would be more than enough. I got his 5 PG at skill level 10. And you want to be using his 5 PG. And then for his imprint stones, I do have this stone here, which is, and this, by the way, from Guild Raid currently right now, you do get all the double attack stones are for burn. So this actually works really well for K. If you're able to get a couple of these, this is the way to go. You see I have one here, and I have one here. And then I get a PG stone. In all honesty, guys, for Immortal Victor, you don't need a PG stone here. You don't need it. You'll see in this run that we're going to clear this a lot faster than what I've normally cleared other stages because it just isn't that hard. You're able to build a PG super fast in this as long as you just got a PG leadership. I mean, super fast. Much faster than the other relay dungeons because the way the mechanism, because the mechanics of the reduction of PG against this dungeon. And then we have Rachel, who's again maxed 7 Night Stones. She has, and by the way, you can put the same stones that I have on K on her as well. Just have 3 of them, or just have 3 stones, which offer. Let me see if I can find one here. Well, just let me see if I can find a stone that's correct. Scroll down here. Okay, that's attack. Like a stone like this, only it's going to be for a red fighter. You get these stones from the Immortal Dungeons, and you know, with the HP, the burn and attack, honestly, 3 of those stones would be more than enough if you don't have the 7 Night Stones, which we were able to get for free if you farmed the Rush event. And then for her card set, she has a Leah set on her, maxed out 3 PG, and then the other cards at level 25. And then we have Mr. Karate, who isn't built at all. I am running a Leah set. He does have the 3 PG maxed out, and then the other cards are level 25 here, but no imprint stones and no capsules on this guy. Nothing. That's it. But he does have the 30% PG rate from his core, which is massive. This guy's going to be getting 50% PG rate. Now, I could easily put collabs in here. I could have put Shane in here. I could have put Orochi in here, who isn't a collab, BS Orochi, but he is a character that a lot of people couldn't get. Everybody can get all 5 of these characters. There's no Rio cards being used here. There's no Tekken cards being used here. Nothing. And you're going to see how easy it is for you to be able to score that max score with these teams right here. If you don't have Rachel, you can always switch her out for another character, another red character. Neskio, you could probably put Neskio in there, and he'd probably be more than okay. He's got the PG rate from the 2nd skill, and he's going to get bumped up from K's PG rate leadership. He's going to be really insane in here. In all honesty, guys, you will be able to do your PGs very often against this specific dungeon with no problem. So let's do this. We'll go ahead and pay the rubies. And I'm doing this on the fly. Normally I pre-record these videos, but I feel very confident that we're going to hit that 500 million. And you just want to make sure you play on semi-auto, as always, with the Immortal Dungeons. Hey, girl. We're going to switch again, and so we're going to play him. And by the way, Jeanette is actually freaking crazy in this crap because she actually, because of her core, because of the way she builds up her PG, you know, after so many combo hits, she builds up a lot of her PG. She just, man, she does her ultimates a lot, especially with her 20% PG rate leadership. The combination of that and her core effect is absolutely insane. And you want to make sure you use Guinness's default finisher, this one we're currently doing right now. It's a whole lot better for this because his skills will be off cooldown afterwards, and you can run into him afterwards. Now we already have our 3 PG build up, and Adelheid actually does really well here. He is a green type. He does have the advantage, which is really awesome. And boom. And our default wasn't ready, so we just used our regular 3 PG. Let's go, let's go. Come on, come on. And when I was playing this earlier, I could get near 200 million with this first team, which is pretty cool. And the beautiful thing about this is, again, you know, we're not using any PG cards. We're not using any Rio cards. We're not, you know, using a Tekken set. Nothing like that. This is just raw damage from having the right teams. And I'm going to let my default get ready because it's almost ready. There we go. Okay, come on. And boom shakalaka. Get our awakened skill and let's go. Guinness really is the key, and really Jeanette. You can switch out Alhaid for a lot of different characters. Honestly, if I was using Shane, that would actually be better because she actually has a 30% PG rate in her core. But I didn't want to use her because I know a lot of people don't have her. So I was trying to stay away from that. Okay, so we're going to use our 3 PG. Oh, you bastard. And sometimes Jeanette she'll actually do her damn 5 PG, which is crazy to do on semi-auto. That's just nuts. But if she starts comboing well, oh my god. So we almost hit 200 million with that first team. Not bad. Not the best run. I've had better, actually. Okay. And whenever I'm playing with Kay, I just run through his skills. I just spam his skills, spam his skills, spam his skills, spam his skills. Go, come on, Karate. And you'll see Karate do his skill a lot. Come on, there we go. And as always with Kay, you want to make sure you're using his 5 PG. And those other characters are just building up their PG like crazy right now while we're doing this. Oh yeah. I never get sick of seeing Kay's 5 PG. And, you know, I could put I have a PG stone leveled up for Rachel. Actually, she would do her PG a whole lot more often, but she can do this easily with just having 3 attack stones, which really I think is better overall, to be perfectly honest. Okay, come on, come on, come on. And here we go. All right. We're going again. This really is the easiest dungeon of them all, but I know some of you are still having problems trying to get through this thing. So I'm hoping this will help you guys out there. I mean, no matter what you do, you're going to need leveled up characters. But the fact that, you know, I had a level 90 Jeanette on the first team, and the fact that I'm using a 1-star Adelheid on the first team means that you don't really need to have all maxed out characters to get this done. You absolutely do not. And then, you know, if I was using collab characters, I mean, I could put The Rock on this team instead of Karate. That would be even better because we'd be delaying the timer even more. And look at our score, guys. You know, we hit 450 million, right? And we're just doing our PGs, our ultimate skills, over and over and over. But you want to make sure when you're playing with K, just do his 5 PG. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yeah. Tearing this up. And there really are a lot of teams you can use. Just make sure on that first team, just put Guinness on the team. Have an all-green team. And boom, look at that, guys. Look at that. That's how freaking crazy this is. Piece of cake, no problem, very easy. Everybody will have these characters unless you started this game after the 7 Nights collab. And again, you're not going to need all these characters maxed out. We finished that with about 24, 25 seconds left. So you don't need these guys maxed out at all. In fact, I bet if all these were 4-star, maybe some 3 and some 4, maybe you could probably still get the 500 million. Obviously, it's going to be a lot easier if you have your characters leveled up. So again, hopefully this will help some of you out there. Let me know what characters you're using, how well you're doing in this game mode. Let me know if you have any questions about it. And also, and as always, let me know what characters you've gotten, what cards you've gotten. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.